listener. We're so glad you've joined us tonight. In this video, we'll be exploring a few tranquil corners of the world together. From the gentle sway on the Serene Lily Lagune to a calm day in the Rose Quartz Valley, followed by a peaceful evening in the Apple Blossom Harbor, and finally a serenade of sails in the Silver Bay. Each story is crafted to guide you softly into sleep. We always love seeing where everyone is tuning in from, so feel free to share in the comments. Now, find a cozy spot, relax, and let yourself drift off. In the heart of a verdant valley, where the sun lingered long over the rustling leaves, there lay a tranquil haven known as the Serene Lily Lagune. The lagoon was a hidden gem, embraced gently by the curtains of weeping willows whose slender branches brushed the murmuring water's surface, creating rings of gentle ripples that danced towards the shores. It was a place where time seemed to slow, a place meant for reflection and serene enjoyment. As you gently step across the weathered wooden bridge leading to the lagoon, the soft scent of water lilies mingles with the earthy traces of damp moss and rich, fertile mud. The air is sweet and perfumed with the delicate whispers of blossoms that dip towards the mirror-like waters, their petals opening wide to greet the warmth of the sun's graceful rays. The sunlight itself arrives carefully, filtering through the canopy in golden threads, painting the lush greenery with soft highlights and deep, inviting shadows. On the lagoon's surface, a quiet procession of ivory lilies floats lazily, their bloom lazily opening like perfect porcelain stars on a canvas of liquid sapphire. The water is so clear that you can see the gentle swaying of underwater plants and the curious darts of small fish moving in the play of translucent light. The fish flit back and forth like fleeting secrets, their silvery scales catching light and sending flashes upward. You continue onward, your footsteps almost imperceptible against the rich green cushion of grass that borders the lagoon, where brown rabbits hop leisurely, their twitching ears catching the rustle of leaves in the gentle wind. They pause, as if contemplating your presence, only to return to their playful dance among the tall grasses. Nearby, a family of turtles sunbathe on smooth, flat stones warmed by the midday sun, their shells dappled shadows of green and amber. The path around the lagoon is peppered with tiny, eager forget-me-nots and wild violets, the colours vivid and contrasting against the this whisper of the earth calms and refreshes the mind. A meditation in motion. As you walk, a symphony of crickets and frogs strikes up from the rushes. Their rhythmic calls, a soothing backdrop to the susurration of leaves and the gentle droning of bees as they flit from bloom to bloom. Amid the soft sounds of life at the lagoon, there is a sense of interconnected harmony, each element contributing to a larger, tender whole, capturing the spirit of a peaceful afternoon lullaby. Ahead, a quaint wooden boat, gently tethered to an ancient dock, waits beneath the shade of a great willow. Its surface, polished by the elements, has been softly smoothed to a gentle sheen. It looks as though it has weathered countless sunsets, seen countless dawns, and journeyed within thousands of gentle dreams across the lagoon. Stepping into the boat, you untie it with a graceful motion, and the slight rocking feels like a cradle, buoying you across the water. You take up the oars, which glide through the water-like silken streamers, and begin a slow, languid journey across the loam. The sound of the oar blades kissing the water is rhythmic and serene, each stroke a soft sigh that lulls the senses. Overhead, the sky is a vast theatre of blues and whites, painted with delicate, wispy clouds that drift as if pulled by invisible fingers. Occasionally, a bird dips down from the heights, skimming the water before soaring once more into the embrace of the sky. Meanwhile, a gentle breeze stirs the willows, sweeping across the water, enveloping the boat with the sighs of contentment only the air can bring. The boat slows, allowing you to drift with the current. Amid the drift, dragonflies hover in clusters, their gossamer wings shimmering like fragments of rainbow suspended in sunlight. These elegant creatures dart and dance above the water lilies, their graceful movements a spontaneous ballet, flitting like brilliant shadows. Your passage through this sanctuary carries you to a small inlet where the shadows of tall trees coil amongst the banks and reflections ripple like tapestries. Here, beneath this living cathedral, you are cradled by the music of the leaf-framed esplanade. The gentle chirps, sighs, and whispers that tell stories as old as the trees themselves. From the near shore, the scent of citrus mingles with the heavy sweetness of honey, drawing your attention to a small grove of lemon and orange trees, their fruits hanging like plump, golden jewels amid the leaves. The breeze carries their scents aboard your craft, a vibrant contrast to the delicate floral and earthy notes of the lagoon waters. Everywhere you look, nature's bounty is evident, flourishing peacefully and harmoniously, weaving together life in a rich tapestry of compositions and fragrances. The lagoon, with its unique blend of fresh and calm aquatic habitat, offers sanctuary to myriad forms of life. From the bright damselflies to singing frogs, and even a solitary heron elegantly tucking its legs to settle quietly by the grassy shore. Your journey softens into stillness as you allow the boat to gently drift, carried along only by the whispers of the wind and the sighs of the tranquil waters. The tapestry of sound, a symphony in gentle tones of rustle, slosh, buzz, and croak, seems to soothe every corner of consciousness. And for a moment the din of the world slips away, leaving only peace. Gazing upwards, you watch as evening begins to draw close, casting warm hues across the sky, deepening the indigo of the water and burnishing the lilies with warm golden hues that speak of the day's slow departure. As twilight gently descends, it brings a coolness that brushes softly against the skin, a refreshing counterpoint to the warmth retained in the wood of the boat. With languid strokes, you guide your boat back toward the dock, relishing each moment of transition from the liquid caress of water to the firm embrace of the earth. The return journey passes under the watchful eyes of those quiet orchestrators of this environment. From the rustle of the willow on the breeze to the sleepy coos of nesting doves settling for the evening. As you step onto the dock, the stillness envelops you, more potent and profound than before. Each pause between sounds, a reminder of the encompassing quietude this special place offers. The mellow resonance of cicadas begins to swell, echoing gently across the lagoon, a welcome harbinger of night. You wander slowly back along the path where earlier footsteps left only the faintest impression on the greenery. Every step counted in the dance of nature, a rhythm of calm, uninterrupted peacefulness. Beside you, the lights of fireflies begin their soft ballet in the lengthening shadows, weaving patterns of soft glow in the gathering dusk and complementing the first stars pricking the canvas of night. Reaching the clearing where the fireflies gather, you pause. The luminescence is captivating, each tiny speck a reflection of the stars above, as if the ground too had its sky, dancing with scattered constellations. This is a place where stories are whispered to the night, dreams flow gentle and free. At last, as you make your way back over the bridge, the memory of this serene Lily Lagoon saturates your senses with its gentle story told in ripples and rustles, in the soft symphony of life around you. Each step leads further into relaxation, cradled by a world where peace is not just felt, but embraced in the lullabies of nature. As the final rays of sunlight bid farewell, the evening unfurls a silvery mantle over the lagoon, welcoming a softly luminescent moon that rises with quiet grace. Its gleam dances across the water, each ripple a brushstroke in a nocturnal masterpiece. The moonlight lends a soft, ethereal glow to everything it touches. The velvet petals of the water lilies, now closed in slumber, the delicate outlines of the willows, and your very own silhouette as you move gently away from this enchanting realm. Stepping off the bridge, the path back to the village appears softly lit by lamplights, which flicker like welcoming beacons guiding you homeward. Along the borders, fireflies continue their ephemeral dance, crafting fleeting passages of light among the cushioned undergrowth. Each pulse of their glow weaves into the night like soft threads in a vast, comforting tapestry, merging with the earthy scent of the forest floor and the faraway songs of owls beginning their nightly vigil. You allow your steps to linger over the path, savoring the sensation of soft earth underfoot and the caress of night breezes threading through your hair. The gentle symphony of crickets fills the air with a gentle rhythmic cadence, each note a whisper of tranquility. Overhead, the stars have emerged fully now, their celestial stories twinkling against the velvet sky. As you near the edge of the village, the landscape opens up to a meadow bathed in silver, where the grass sways like a vast sea under the moon's tender gaze. Here, wildflowers blossom in defiant bursts of colour, even under the cloak of night, exuding subtle scents that mingle with the cool night air. A reminder of the hidden vibrancy that abounds even in darkness. You pause to rest upon a smooth boulder at the meadow's edge, giving yourself over to the night's gentle embrace. With each breath, the quietude of the lagoon seems to flow through you, calming, soothing, knitting together all the busy fragments of thought into a single, serene thread. The languid rhythm of nature's heartbeats surrounds you, infusing every moment with peace. In the distance, the village lies quiet and still, nestled under the night sky. Windows glow with warm light, hinting at the lives within. each glowing softly against the deepening dusk. It's a picturesque scene, like something from a cherished storybook, where every home is a haven and every shadowed nook a place for dreams to gather. With renewed serenity, you rise to continue the walk home, keeping to the trail marked by the ancient cobblestones that have been worn smooth by generations of footsteps. The path winds between sturdy cottages whose roofs are thick with thatch. A soft, earthy insulation against the elements and time. As you step onto the cobbled street of the village, the familiar scent of wood smoke from hearth fires brings with it a sense of belonging, a timeless, grounded connection to this place of warmth and comfort. Each step echoes gently in the quiet, harmonizing with the plaintive hoot of an owl perched upon a nearby gatepost. Passing a garden where lavender and chamomile grow in sleepy profusion, their fragrance speaks of restful slumbers, a soothing balm that floats on the breeze. You pause by a gate, decorated with intricate carvings of vines and leaves, to admire the artistry wrought by hands long past, yet ever present in the very warp of the village's fabric. Finally, you arrive at your own doorstep. As you step inside, a welcoming warmth envelopes you, bathed in the gentle glow of candlelight. Here, within these walls, is your own sanctuary, where dreams find haven, where the serene whispers of the lagoon settle into deeper rest. Climbing into the familiar embrace of your feather-soft bed, you close your eyes and let the lingering ambience of the lagoon weave its tranquil lullaby around you. The night's silence hums softly, the distant chorus of crickets, the muted rustle of leaves, the echo of water's gentle whispering, all a comforting backdrop to the journey inward, where dreams unfold as delicately as the lily petal, resting in the embrace of sleep. There's no need to rush. Just breathe and let the next story find you. Nestled quietly away from the rush of the world, the Rose Quartz Valley lies in a gentle cradle between soft rolling hills that glow warmly at the touch of dawn. Here, every day unfolds at a deliberate pace, as if time itself desires to linger longer. The air is crisp and carries a sweet hint of wild roses, mingling with the earthy bouquet of rich, warm soil. As you walk through the valley, your feet sink just slightly into the soft, mossy ground, and each step is like a whispered conversation with the earth. The valley is adorned with a myriad of trails that wind lazily lazily around gentle mounds and alongside babbling brooks. Delicate streams weave through, their waters playfully glistening under the sun like a tapestry of diamonds unfurled over smooth, rounded stones. Occasionally, a soft breeze flutters through, tinkling the leaves of the silver poplars that stand watch over the land. These trees sway, their branches dressed with shimmering bunches of leaves that seem to murmur secrets in a language known only to the wind. Positioned within this peaceful embrace is a small cottage, its walls crafted from sun-dappled boards that have weathered the years with grace. On its porch, wooden chairs, smoothed by time and the gentle touch of use, await visitors with open arms. Nearby, a little garden bursts with life, a painter's palette of vibrant blooms. The roses here are of every imaginable hue, from pale blush tones to deep, shadowy reds that sway seductively in the morning light. Inside, the cottage whispers a story of comfort and warmth. The wooden floors creak softly underfoot, each groan speaking of the countless footsteps traversed over the years. Sunlight filters through lace curtains, casting intricate patterns on the worn rug, a kaleidoscope of light that dances gently like the spectres of dreams once dreamt. A kettle simmers on the stove, humming softly, releasing the comforting aroma of chamomile and lavender into the air. An overture inviting peace and relaxation. As the day proceeds lazily, the valley envelops you in its meditative charm. You wander further along the paths, the gentle hills guiding you towards a secluded grove where a small pond nestles. Here, the water is as still as a carefully held breath, its surface mirroring the delicate sky above. The pond is fringed by reeds that whisper sibilant secrets to the inquisitive winds. Occasionally, a dragonfly skims across the surface, its iridescent wings catching the light in flashes of azure and emerald. A hazy sun kisses the horizon as the afternoon softly stretches into evening. The golden light begins to dip, casting long shadows that stretch like fingers, softly caressing the land. The chill in the air is not unwelcome, but rather a gentle reminder of the day's end approaching. And as it does, the cottage in the valley lights its lanterns, each a small beacon offering warmth against the encroaching twilight. Around the cottage, the scent of evening blossoms unfurls. The night-blooming jasmine releases its fragrance, a delicate perfume that drifts on the breeze, weaving through the shadows like a graceful spectre. Fireflies start their ethereal dance as dusk falls fully, tiny stars twinkling amid the Morse code messages to the universe. The moon begins her ascent, casting a silvery glow across the valley. It's as if she's weaving a silken tapestry of light, covering every surface in a gentle luminescence. The water in the streams and the little pond takes on an otherworldly sheen, and the grassy meadows become vast oceans of quiet silver waves under her glow. You sit quietly on a soft patch of moss, embraced by the valley's tranquility. Around you, the symphony of night begins. A gentle chorus of crickets, the occasional hoot from a distant owl, and the soft rustling of nocturnal creatures venturing out to greet the night. Above, the stars twinkle in a sky now clear and deep, each dot of light a tiny whisper of eternity, breathing softly against the deep inkiness. As your eyes begin to close, lulled by the gentle sounds and scents of the Rose Quartz Valley's night, the world you know fades gently away, weaving dreams from the threads of a day spent in serene embrace. It will be here when you awaken. This gentle valley, with its quiet paths, whispering brooks, and ageless grace, dreams softly, enveloped by the gentle caress of the valley's night, under the watchful tapestry of moonlight and stars, in this haven where time rests and peace reigns eternal. In the valley, the night unfolds like a soft, inky velvet, layered with unseen dreams from countless nights past, invitations for rest, carried on the night air, drift gently through the open window of the snug little cottage. Inside, the fireplace crackles softly, casting a warm, flickering glow that spills across the room, mingling with the cool moonlight that bathes the walls in silvery shadows. As you settle into the plush armchair by the hearth, a well-loved quilt wrapped about your shoulders, the world outside murmurs in soothing tones. The gentle song of the brook becomes a lullaby, singing to the rhythm of flowing water and whispering reeds. The crickets provide the harmony, their gentle chirruping creating a symphony of nature's repose. Your gaze drifts to the shelves that line the cottage walls, filled with stories waiting to be told, and secrets whispering from between the pages of leather-bound volumes. Each one bears the patina of hands that have thumbed through its pages over seasons and generations. Tales of adventure and calm, woven into the very fibre of its being. In this peaceful refuge, the soft ticking of a wooden clock stands as the only tribute to time's passage, its pendulum swinging with a lull of its own. The rhythmic sway guides your thoughts toward quiet reveries, gentle reminders of days long past filled with simple joys. Tea in the warmth of a summer day, the sound of rain on the roof, or the scent of freshly baked bread wafting through open windows. As the night deepens, a gentle mist begins to gather in the valley, creating a gauzy veil over the landscape. The world seems smoother, softer, as though wrapped in a cloak spun from dreams. Outside, the moon hangs low in the sky, a bright sentinel keeping watch over the land. Her light dances lightly on the mist, turning it to a quilt of silver, as soft as the clouds. The valley's boundaries seem to fade as the mist weaves between the trunks of trees and across the open meadows. Within this peaceful shroud, sleep takes on a new form, an open invitation to drift slowly and surely into the embrace of the night. The grass, now kissed with dew, glistens as if adorned with tiny pearls. In the pond, the frogs begin their nightly serenade, their croaks carrying a cadence that fills the night air. Everything here is connected, every sound a thread in the tapestry of night, each scent a note playing softly in harmony with the rest. Elsewhere in the valley, the creatures of the night stir in their hidden homes. Foxes slip silently through the undergrowth, their quick movements a flash in the corner of the eye, while an occasional rustle in the brush announces the presence of a hedgehog on its nocturnal wanderings. Overhead, a nighthawk swoops low, its call a sharp yet reassuring cry against the silent expanse of the sky. Time seems to stretch and fold in upon itself in this serene sanctuary. The boundaries between waking and dreaming blur, and the only guide is the gentle pull of the heart towards peace and rest. Back within the hearth-lit glow of the cottage, the quiet in the room weaves a cocoon of calm around you. The fire's warmth seeps into your bones, matching the ease of the plush chair that cradles your form. The book you held earlier now lies forgotten beside you, a silent companion lending its wisdom without a single word. The quilt slips slightly from your shoulders as sleep beckons more insistently. The sounds of the night outside, the chirps, the rustlings, the gentle babbling of the brook beneath the starry sky, fill your mind with their melodic symphony. The valley stretches unseen beyond the cottage walls, a familiar embrace of peace and gentle dreams. In this moment, you know an unhurried world where worries are but distant echoes, where the moon overhead and the stars beyond act as loyal guardians over your slumber. Rest easy in the knowledge that the valley, with its timeless grace and tireless sentinels, watches over you as your breathing deepens, matching the rhythm of the night. You settle into a sleep so gentle, it carries you away on a river of calm. Dreams weaving themselves from the threads of tranquility that the Rose Quartz Valley so tenderly provides. And in this place, on this night, you find what has always been meant to be, a profound and abiding peace. The stars twinkle gently above, emitting a soft luminosity that seems to hang suspended in the stillness of the night. From your vantage by the fire, you can almost hear the whispers of ancient constellations, telling tales of yore, their stories painting the silent sky with timeless narratives. Their light seeps into the corners of your mind, illuminating dreams yet to be dreamt and memories yet to be forged. Just outside the cottage, the garden slumbers under the watchful gaze of the moon. The roses, so vibrant in daylight, now share their beauty in muted tones, the moon casting her silvery brushstrokes over their petals. Their fragrances, mingled with the wild herbs and night flowers, create a soothing, aromatic quilt that lulls even the hyperactive moths to a tranquil flight. In the lull of the night, a gentle rain begins to fall, each droplet a minuscule echo of the valley's heartbeat. It patters softly on the roof, a sound akin to the tapping of a light refrain, soothing and steady, each note falling gracefully into the rhythm of night. The droplets gather courage in their descent, weaving through the air thickened with mist, before finally landing to soak into the receptive earth, nourishing the roots that speak in secret to the stars and sky. Snuggled within the warmth of the quilt, your thoughts drift like the clouds outside. The fire crackles softly, offering warmth and a gentle glow that dances whimsically along the walls. Each flicker is a pulse of life. Each shadow it casts a reminder of stories concealed within the wood's embrace. The light of the flames plays with the moonshine's silvery touch, a meeting of warm hues and cool reflections that dance together in harmony. As you surrender to the serenity of the valley, the landscape outside holds its breath, wrapping you in a cocoon of stillness. The soothing hum of nature's nocturne plays its ancient tunes, winding its way into your consciousness. Each sound a lullaby, each scent a gentle reminder of the earth's cradle. The valley's secrets are safe with you, resonance in the quiet spaces of your soul. The continuity of the valley, with its endless cycles of day and night, offers solace. Here, time is as gentle as the morning dew, each moment unfurling at its own pace, encouraging rest without haste, inviting dreams without urgency. As you breathe in the valley's essence, the calm permeates every fiber of your being until you slip entirely into the realm of dreams, leaving behind a tangible peace, settled like a soft whisper just beneath your heart. In the boundless embrace of the Rose Quartz Valley, sleep comes softly, a gentle guide on the journey to dreams. Wrapped in the night's protective cloak, you drift into slumber, where the valley continues its gentle artistry. Its brush a tender blend of moonlit shadows, whispering winds, and the soft lull of night sounds, painting new dreams upon the canvas of your sleeping mind. Take a slow, deep breath, and let's drift into our next story. As night began to cast its gentle mantle over the quaint village of Apple Blossom Harbour, a soft, lingering tranquility settled across the landscape. This tucked-away place, cradled in the curved embrace of the coastline, was known for its serene charm and the gentle whisper of the sea kissing the shore. The village was named, quite fittingly, for the sea of apple trees that surrounded it, their blossoms perfuming the air with a subtle sweetness that danced on the cool evening breeze. In the heart of this peaceful retreat, the slender cobblestone streets wound their way through a collection of homely cottages. Each cottage proudly bore roofs of thatch, and their windows glowed warmly with the flickering light of hearths within. Soft, stumbling beams spilling across the cobblestones like muted starshine. The air was fresh, filled with the mingled scents of salt, blossoms, and the distant pine forests that bordered the village. As you strolled leisurely along the main path, the rhythmic lapping of the tide against the harbour's wooden piers provided a calming soundtrack. This subtle melody blended with the occasional clinking of moored boats, shifting gently as the water rocked them in an unhurried waltz. The only other sounds to accompany your steps were the whispers of the wind threading its way through the boughs of cherry and apple trees. The harbour itself, a picturesque haven, was lined with an assortment of small fishing vessels, each painted in vibrant hues that had been softened by time and weather. Nets lay heaped in tidy piles, seemingly woven with the echoes of stories carried on the winds from far-flung seas. Under the expansive canopy of the transitioning sky, where day melted almost imperceptibly into night. A patina of rosy hues gave way to the tranquil blues of dusk, eventually melting into the indigo of night, speckled with twinkling stars. Low clouds, brushed with silver and lavender, drifted lazily above, as if uninterested in hurrying to their destinations. In this serene encampment of nature and quiet human life, the cool breeze carried you toward a small, cherished spot just past the docks, a bench lovingly crafted from local driftwood by the town's carpenter, and nestled beneath an ancient apple tree. Its trunk was gnarled and wise with the passage of countless seasons, and it leaned ever so slightly, welcoming your presence beneath its whispering branches. As you settled onto the bench, you let out a slow, contented breath. The world seemed to hum along with your exhalation, the sea pulling back before delivering its next wave onto the patient shore. Above, the tree was a canopy of open blossoms, pale and delicate against the deepening sky. With eyes closed, you could hear the petals tremble in the breeze like the gentlest of rain. All around you, the village was entering its own restful slumber. Cottages shrank into restful silhouettes, and the glow from within was now a scattered array of comforting stars across the village landscape. The scent of the apple blossoms mingled sweetly with the fresh crusts of newly baked bread wafting from the bakery. Its windows warmly lit and filled with the cozy shadow play of evening rituals. Soft laughter and murmured stories escaped from within, only to fade away into the openness of the night. Continuing your gentle exploration of the village, you passed by quaint garden paths that meandered away from the main streets. Each path was fringed with neat hedges and pocketed with bursts of fragrant lavender and rosemary, which flicked your senses into a delightful serenity with each step. Occasional wind chimes, crafted lovingly of shells and sea glass, tinkled like echoes of memories carried forward from bygone days. You imagined each to have its own story, captured in sound as celestial music that mixed with the night air. Wandering toward the lighthouse at the edge of the harbour, your path turned to one of smoothest stone that gleamed even in the moon's gentle spotlight. There, amid the stillness, the lighthouse stood tall, a stalwart guardian tracing circles of warm, guiding light across the darkened landscape and sea. Its steady rhythm was as calming as it was magnificent, reassuring in its ceaseless duty to watch over the sleeping village and the ever-shifting sea. Beyond the lighthouse, a small winding trail led to a hidden gem of the harbour, a secluded cove where the sea played a gentler tune. Here, nestled amid stone and sand, were smooth pebbles that had been polished by countless waves. like sleeping marbles, their surfaces glinting under the night sky. Gently, you sat on the cool sand, the ocean spreading languidly before you, its liquid silver edge alive with moonlight, as bracing souls of gentle waves caress the beach. The hush of the sea filled the silence in rhythmic breathing, a nighttime lullaby that spoke of distances and journeys, of tranquility and time. The very air was imbued with soft whispers, words of the wise sea and steadfast land embracing all in their timeless conversation. The pale, serene moon, an ever-watchful guardian, cast its gentle light over the village, painting a surreal and poetic landscape. Relaxed in this soft refuge, you let your thoughts float like the gentle waves. There was no urgency here, no hurried pace to disrupt the sanctuary of the heart and mind, just the gentle rhythm of nature's timepiece, where the hands of the clock ticked in whispers rather than ticks, and hours melted as the candle melts, content in their slow burn, in the comforting embrace of the night, and with the soul's burdens lightened, your eyes gradually closed. The quiet energy of Apple Blossom Harbor enveloped you completely, a cradle of peace and echoing stories, where dreams mingled with reality, floating buoyantly like the petals of the myriad apple trees across the gentle seam of sleep. As you drifted deeper into this serene reverie, nestled within the gentle realms of twilight, the soft rustling of leaves whispered tales of ancient times. The trees, old as the land itself, seemed to hum in harmony with the whispers of the sea, composing a lullaby enriched with the symphony of nature. The village clock tower chimed the hour with a soft, resonant bell that rolled through the air like a comforting hug, a gentle reminder of time's passage in this timeless place. Shadows lengthened and danced along the worn paths, now punctuated by the soft glow of lanterns hanging from delicate wrought iron posts. These lanterns painted warm pools of amber light onto the cobbled streets, guiding night wanderers and their soft footfalls that reverberated in silken harmony against the hushed whispers of the village night, as if drawn by an invisible thread of wonder. Your thoughts began to dance in tune with nature's gentle rhythm, the whispers of waters and winds intertwined, crafting scenes of eager sailors setting upon azure seas, only to be greeted joyfully upon their return by the familiar, welcoming scent of Apple Blossom Harbor. Nearby, the village's beloved white cat, known for its explorations during twilight hours, padded silently from shadow to shadow, with fur as soft as spun cloud and eyes bright as the new moon. It moved with the grace of a cherished dream, pausing occasionally to observe you with a knowing gaze. It was almost as if this tranquil feline guardian understood the deep peace and gentle soul of the village and took it upon itself to protect its quiet charm and ethereal beauty. Looking out over the cove, the night unfurled its great velvet cloak. Stars twinkled like diamonds, scattered across a deep, endless ocean of sky. A universe vast and wide, yet tenderly folded around this small corner of earth. You could feel the gentle pulse of life humming beneath your feet, as though Earth herself took solace in this peaceful harbour. In the distance, the lighthouse's beam continued to sweep across the heavens, guiding mariners both near and far. A symbolic lantern lighting the way for lost ships and dreamers alike. Its light mingled with the fragile shimmer of fireflies, beginning their nightly dance over the flower-laden fields, where rows of luminescent blooms seemed to sigh with each breath of wind. With a contented heart, you wandered back to the village square, guided by the comforting embrace of enduring warmth and whispered sighs of the sleepy town. The tavern, one of the last havens of light and laughter, stood as a warm beacon amidst the tranquil scene. Sturdy and welcoming, it exhaled scents of spiced cider and roasted chestnuts, mingling with the melodic tones of a fiddle being played inside. The notes, light and buoyant, skipped through the air like golden leaves blown by a kind autumnal breeze. The heart of the village pulsed with the gentle mirth of souls gathering together in contentment. A tapestry of stories and song interwoven with the tranquil night. Young children with yawns barely stifled leaned against their parents as the evening drew to a cozy close, their eyes heavy with delightful dreams spun from tales told by elders. Gradually, the night's embrace deepened, and one by one, those final lights in the cottages began to wink out, with whispered good nights carried softly on the cooling breeze. The village slumbered under the watchful eyes of an ever-faithful moon and stars, returning once again to the heart of your own solitude. Beneath the old apple tree, you felt comforted by its enduring presence. Here, where the sea met the land, your spirit felt the rhythm of life echoing through the chambers of an unending dance, seamlessly blending dreams with reality. Perhaps in time you would become a part of the gentle tapestry of Apple Blossom Harbour, a face familiar and cherished, woven its nightly tale. For now, the village embraced you with a lullaby of silken waves and night-born whispers, a melody of such profound peace, where even the heartbeats dared not disturb this symphony of stillness. As the first hints of dawn approached, trailing rosy fingers across the horizon, slumber claimed you with tender insistence, wrapping you in the velvet folds of its embrace. And so, as stars gave way to the gentle blush of morning, you drifted peacefully into the dream-laden embrace of sleep, lulled into rest by the tender hush of Apple Blossom Harbor, nestled eternally between the dreams of sea and sky. Let your eyes grow heavy as we carry you gently into the next story. In the gentle embrace of the evening, as the sun prepared to slip below the horizon, Silver Bay basked in the muted glow of twilight. The calm waters stretched out towards the distant shore, where the silhouettes of quaint cottages dotted the landscape, their chimneys whispering pale ribbons of smoke against the sky. The bay was known for its tranquility, a haven where time seemed to unfurl as gently as the sails of the boats that glided on its surface. It was a place that whispered secrets to the wind and cradled dreams upon its gentle currents. As you step onto the worn wooden dock, the gentle creaking underfoot harmonizes with the soft lapping of the waves against the pilings. The air here carries the briny kiss of the sea, mingling with the fresh notes of salt and driftwood. Overhead, a few cottony clouds drift lazily, tinged with the first hints of the setting sun's gold. Ahead, the bay stretches out in a broad sweep, its water shimmering with the minerals that give it its name. Soft ripples caress the hulls of small sailboats moored quietly, their masts swaying in a rhythm only the sea understands. The boats themselves seem at ease, as if lulled by a lullaby crafted by the ocean. You choose a familiar path, lined with smooth stones that click softly under your feet, leading you to your favorite vessel. It's an old friend, really, with its sails as white as sea foam, its wood polished by countless voyages beneath the sun. You place a gentle hand on its mahogany side, feeling the warmth of the sun still lingering from the day's glow. Onto the boat you go, the deck steady beneath you like an old promise. With a practiced ease, you unfurl the sails, each movement a comforting ritual. They rise with a sound like velvet, tearing in slow motion, billowing out to catch the evening's soft breeze. towards the open bay, where the water waits with open arms. The world seems to quieten as you drift further. The gentle hiss of the water against the bow, the only sound. Overhead, gulls float on unseen drafts, their calls serene and distant. The sky transforms from a warm peach to a deeper, more mysterious indigo. Stars blinking into existence like tiny silver candles. Through the tranquil bay, you weave a path known only to your heart, guided by the steady hand of gentle winds. The boat rocks in a soothing rhythm, a tender dance partnered by the sea. Tonight, Silver Bay is your stage, and the fading daylight your spotlight, gilding everything in hues of soft silver and gold. On the distant shore, the first lights begin to twinkle from the windows of the small coastal hamlet. They flicker warmly, like friendly eyes welcoming you into the folds of the evening. The village, with its weathered stones and time-worn paths, exudes an ageless wisdom, as if it has seen countless sailors come and go, each story adding to its tapestry. You turn your gaze towards the horizon, where the sea kisses the sky, the line melding into swirls of deep purple and velvety blues. The stars there seem to dip and winkle in clear approval of the night's serenity, their reflections dappling on the water like lost gems scattered across a darkened, jewel-hued fabric. As you glide further, you become acutely aware of the myriad of gentle sounds enveloping you. The melodic sigh of the breeze through the sails, the gentle whispers of the sea, the occasional light splash of a curious fish, each sound, soft and lulling, adds to the night's serene composition, easing every ligament in your body into sublime tranquility. Nearby, a playful wave rolls towards you, its crest lined with moonlight, offering a gentle nudge to the boat. Nature's caress in the form of a small spray tickles your cheek, cool and refreshing. It's a reminder of the sea's benevolent presence, ancient and enduring, and you breathe deeply, inhaling the pure essence of salt, seaweed, and open skies. With the stars becoming bolder above, the Silver Bay reflects their glow in a shimmering dance across the surface of the water. Each streak of starlight on the bay seems to tell its own story, whispered over countless ages as the night deepens. The journey, whilst imbued with movement, feels timeless and eternal. Time unwinds here, its masks slipping completely away, revealing nothing but the moments you hold, as gentle and unhurried as the drifting waves. Occasionally, the silhouette of a majestic ship crosses your path, its sails unfurling like pages in a great book against the backdrop of gentle night. Though distant, you feel their silent kinship, fellow travelers in this serene maritime realm where day morphs softly into night. At the heart of this bay, you find your destined cove, a hidden embrace away from all. The boat nestles close to a rocky cradle, the water stilling to a tender pause. You lower the anchor, hearing its subtle descent as the boat surrenders to the hold of the sea. Here, the air carries the faintest essence of blooming night jasmine, their fragrance as light as a whisper upon the sea-kissed breeze. Breathing in, you feel the calmness seep ever deeper, and your eyes gently close. As the waves cradle you, you find your thoughts drifting softly, like clouds across a starlit sky. Ever so slowly, the bay itself seems to murmur songs, lullabies of the ocean's past, serenades of its unfathomable depth and gentle constancy. The rhythm of the sea beneath your boat lulls you into a state where time has no meaning, where past and present converge in serenity. Stars continue to nestle in their heavenly quilt, as content as the silent ships around you and the quiet fish beneath. Cradled in this harbour, you become acutely aware of the velvety night wrapping around you like a soft, warm blanket. The universe turns on in its quiet grandeur, unseen and yet felt in the silence between the waves. The silver bay continues to shimmer with hidden magic until you finally drift away, lulled by the sea's gentle hymn, where only the most tranquil of dreams dare venture. The world pauses, held in a moment that is uniquely yours, softly serene and infinitely peaceful, as the waters of the silver bay continue their endless, tender serenade. When you open your eyes again, the moon has risen high, a luminous orb casting a gentle glow upon the water, sprinkling a path of light that dances towards the horizon. The night is a melody of silvers and deep blues, and the bay glows in this nocturnal ballet, holding you in its silent embrace. You allow yourself to sink deeper into the boat, feeling its gentle sway as if rocked by a loving hand. Wrapped in a warm blanket, the gentle sea breeze kisses your cheeks and tousles your hair with invisible fingers, playing tricks that only the quiet night can conceive. Above, the stars continue to wink down, as if sharing a secret with the ancient moon. Around you, the world is a tapestry of soft sounds, the serene night chorus of gentle waves lapping against the hull, their rhythmic pattern creating a harmony that sings you further into a restful peace. The air is fragrant with memories of a warm summer day, the ocean breeze carrying whispers of distant lands and dreams yet to be imagined. In the stillness, thoughts become light as feathers, floating into the vast ether, carried away by the night wind. Here, even the most stubborn worries fade, dissolving into the vast universe, leaving nothing but gentle serenity in their wake. You feel weightless, as if floating upon a dream. Slowly, you let your fingers dip into the cool, silken water beside the boat, watching in quiet wonder as the surface ripples playfully, creating fleeting patterns under the moon's silvery gaze. The sensation is comforting, as if the sea itself were reaching out to you, offering companionship in this quiet, reflective hour. Nearby, a small school of fish dances just beneath the surface, their movements so fluid they seem to meld with the water itself. Tiny silvery bodies illuminated by the moonlight. Their presence is a quiet reminder of life teeming within this tranquil world. You find yourself bewitched by their grace and simplicity, your heart lightened with innocent wonder. As you gaze out over the sleeping bay, you catch sight of a solitary lighthouse on the far shore, its beacon unwavering and steady, cutting through the night's gentle shadows. Its warm light pulses with reassuring rhythm, a guardian for wandering seafarers and nocturnal creatures alike. A timeless sentinel, keeping watch over nature's boundless kingdom. The lighthouse's glow casts a comforting thread across the bay, knitting together the darkness and light, creating a safe haven under the expanse of endless sky. The sight is soothing, a gentle reminder that even in the deepest night, there is always light to guide the way. Allowing yourself to be lulled by the gentle sounds of the sea and enveloped by the soft scents carried on the breeze, you find a profound stillness within. It is as if the world holds its breath, cradling you in its gentle embrace, whispering promises of peace and sweet dreams. The minutes stretch into a luxurious eternity as you let go completely, seed, floating on gentle breezes. There's nothing but the now, the gentle essence of space and time, merging into one endless now, where calmness suffuses every fibre of your being, cocooned by this timeless place. You whisper a soft goodnight to the bay and its eternal melodies. The last conscious thought drifts away, leaving you held safely in the arms of the sea, the cradle of life, rocked by the boat's gentle sway. As you drift further into slumber, the world outside recedes, vanishing into a blur of comforting obscurity. The silver bay, with its twinkling waters and endless horizons, remains an echo in your dreams, a sanctuary where you journey in your nightly repose, cradled and safe, encapsulated by the eternal serenity of the night, until the sun rises again with a promise of a new day. Sweet dreams, everyone. Rest well, and we'll be here whenever you need us again.